Okay, so we're still in the middle of homework 00, and now we're going to set up EMacs, try out EMacs for the first time. So this is the editor that we're going to be using for this class. Alright, so EMacs is the editor, so I'm just going to run it here. I am still where I was in the last video, where I've created the project directory and I've CD'd down to this. I think you only had to do this for homework 0. I think this will do it for everything. So I'm going to type in EMacs minus NW. Okay, so this will start it up and run it in the terminal, and there we are. We're now in EMacs, and we can look at this file. Here is the sort of quick cheat sheet for this, and you have a homework that has more information on this, so I'm going to screen print this later so that I can do this as well. I just want to get out right now, and so I'm going to do it's Control if you're on a Windows, and I think it's Command if you're on a Mac. So I'm going to do over here.
2 hours later.
Alright, so on a Mac it looks like it is, oh, Control. I wasn't hitting Control. Alright, so we are on CS1, so we do Control X and Control S, and it says no changes needed. So that was me saving, didn't have any changes. So Control X, Control C. Okay, that got us back where we were. So that was just us firing up the editor. Once again, you need to memorize these. These will probably be on a test, and this will make your life easier if we're using EMacs. Alright, so now I need to do this, and I thought we have to do this one time per machine that we're on. So CS1, if you're in the lab, that counts as one machine, but if you do this at home, you have to do these commands here. Alright, so I'm just going to copy them. Copy. And I'll paste it. Okay. This copy is something that's in this Emacs folder, the .emacs into your .emacs of your home directory on the machine that you're on. In this case, CS1.
Next, we want to move over this file. So .mnt file. I gotta figure out how to pronounce that.
So we make the include directory, and then we copy over this include. Alright, so now we're getting ready to install company into our setup. Okay, so I'm going to do this command right here, and you can click this guy right here to copy. We'll paste it over here. Okay. Now, you have to do this right here. This is the meta key. And on Windows, that is the Alt key. And on Mac, it should be the Option key, but you have to do some setup to get that working. So I had to
2 hours later.
waste 20 minutes and found out it should be the Escape key. So we'll do Escape X. There it is. So that says EMacs down here, and now we type in package install and press enter, and there it imported, and it said there were errors. Oh my goodness, failed to verify signatures. Okay, luckily send instructions about that. Alright, if you get an error about failed to verify signatures, enter each command below, pressing enter after each line. Escape colon. Now I want to close and reopen this and try it again. So that's Control X, Control C. Run the command again. Alright, so try 2. Alright, so now we're doing the meta X. Then we type in package install. And then we do company and press enter. And voila. Looks like it's done. Go to the end of the file, I went to the end of the file by doing meta greater than. Uncomment the last line, add hook after init. So I want to uncomment this line by removing these two semicolons. Save and exit out. So Control X, Control S, and it wrote it, and then Control X and Control C, and we are done. All right, so what is company going to do for us? You can click right here, and it adds all sorts of neat things we can do. Complete anything, gives us some autocomplete. Okay, so I think we have EMacs set up. Luckily, I think we only have to do that once, like I said, once per server or machine that you're on. And then we're just going to do the next set of homework. The last part of homework 0, or next to last part of homework 0.